Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? Happy New Year. I don't think I've spoken to you yet this year. I can't really remember. It's been a bit of a blur. So, Leather Bag Lady weather report. It is minus 14, wind chill minus 23. And your girl's pipes are frozen. In more ways than one. Yes, I got home here yesterday for the first time since November 28th. Worst thing I could have done, note to self. Yeah, my pipes are frozen. They were frozen when I got here, and they're still frozen. So, the good Scottish lass that I am, who is not scared to pee in a bucket, is just having to make it work. I've got 2 flats of water. I've got heat. I've got hydro. And I got snacks, and I am really A-okay. Mom is freaking out, wants me to go back there. I'm like, no, I'm okay. Had a little bit of a rough night last night, just because it's the first time I've really been alone with myself since, since Christmas and New Year. So, had to kind of snap myself out of a few overthinking moments. But other than that, I'm so glad to be home. I really am. There's a suitcase open right behind me. All my clothes I'm trying to put away from being away and trying to decide what I'm taking, what I'm not taking. I'm going to be working out while I'm there. I only lost 2.5 pounds the whole 5 weeks I was gone. Like, really? I have never had a situation where my yoga pants are falling off me, which they are. So I thought I'd be like 7-8 pounds down or something like that, and I've been really good, like to the point of almost maybe not eating enough. Maybe that's probably what's going on, but nonetheless, 2.5 pounds over the Christmas season. I will take that because I have bathing suits to get into. I leave on Sunday for my trip, and I'm really looking forward to it. However, I have canceled everything else that was on the agenda for this winter. Bunch of different reasons. The postal strike has pretty well decimated me business-wise. And I need to get a job, which I kind of knew anyway, but it was kind of take it or leave it. But now I got to take it because my money is going away fast. And I'm very smart with my money, and I knew that if I went to the UK for a month, I would come back in trouble. And I was already starting to worry about it, and I thought, you know what? If you're worrying about it, don't do it. So my girlfriend is gutted. Poor Lindsay. Sorry, Lindsay. I just couldn't do it. The car is still trucking, but could crap out any day. I have no water, so I've got some work to do in the summer to make sure this doesn't happen next year. We're not going to be able to fix it this year, so I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to stay. I think I could stay if I wanted to, but I'm not sure I want to. It's a little isolated up here. I think there's maybe 8 people who are here for the winter, and not all of them are in my section. My section is quite elderly. So I have a couple across the street who were supposed to be in Mexico. They decided not to go, some medical issues. They're very Scottish, so I haven't touched base with them since I got home yesterday. But I do have one last package to mail out. So I'm going to go down into Grand Valley and get that done before 3 o'clock because that's when the post goes out. And I'm going to upload this at the Perked Pierogi. I already went in and said hi to Megan yesterday. And this place looks like a big, fat, huge bomb has gone off in it. So, but you know what? I am so happy. I really am. I've started this new year with a bunch of revelations, none of which I can really share with you, but there's been some pretty crappy stuff that has come to my attention over the last few weeks. And you know what? It really has helped me in so many ways. I didn't spend a lot of time with family, which is okay. I had to kind of reconcile that with myself. I've had some really good friends who were quite not alarmed, but a little surprised that I was so easily able to just not do the family thing. And I talked to my aunt about it, and we really didn't do family stuff because we were in Canada and my whole family was in Scotland. So, I mean, Auntie Anna was in Sarnia. She's been in Sarnia since they came to Canada in 76, 78, I think. But I was a year old when we moved away from our nuclear family down to London for my dad to play for Crystal Palace. If you're British and you know the soccer world in the UK, that was a big move. And we were just very insular. We didn't, lots of friends, but really no family. So I'm very used to, because I kind of beat myself up about it a little bit. Because it was very easy for me to just say, I'm going to Auntie Anna's. And I thought, oh, is that bad? Like, am I a bad mom? Am I a bad daughter? And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not. Am I a bad sister? Like, no, I'm not. My sister has a very different world to me. I mean, she has been married over 30 years, has a beautiful home, a very warm, like, loving family. Like, her boys have got girlfriends, and she likes to do her family things with her family. But we don't do a lot and I think, actually not so much anymore, but back in the day, my dynamic with my parents was very different to my sister's dynamic. And there is still a little bit of a difference, but not as much as they used to be. But I really don't mind my own company. But I don't know if I can be 4 months in my own company. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking for a job. There's not a lot out here because obviously I have to be able to get to it. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel very confident that whatever is meant to come to me will come to me. Now, I don't adhere to that whole secret thing where it's going to fall out of the sky into my lap. I am going to be working on my resume this weekend. My friend Neil is taking me to the airport. Love Neil. Thank you, Neil. And he's going to help me with, I don't have Word on my computer, so I can't edit my resume. I have not given my resume to anybody in a very long time, so I need to update that. And we're going to get it on Indeed and see what happens. And I've got actually kind of a nice resume. Been a recreational therapist for a lot of years. And there are some part-time casual positions, which may work for me even better because I'm still going to do my bags, but I'm not sure what to do with my bags. My business has kind of tanked. Now, I think a lot of it was the postal strike. Much of it was the fact that I could not get my hands on my bags to be able to ship them. So I deactivated almost all of my Etsy listings, albeit there was quite a few still on Shopify, leatherbag-lady.com, but nothing new. So I don't know. I am going to be contemplating my future with a drink in my hand and a song in my heart. No, I don't know. Maybe there'll be some karaoke. You never know. I could do my Alana Miles Black Velvet party piece. I don't think so, but you never know. So it's just going to be a great break. I mean, all these trips were to help me recover from, my second half of the year last year. But to be honest, I am doing A-okay. I am not even, it's not the first thing I think of in the morning anymore. It is not the last thing I think of when I go to bed at night. I'm going to be starting to date soon. And not sure how I'm going to navigate that because I don't want a relationship at all. I just want to meet friends. I want to get a social footprint here where I live because I am quite isolated. So I'm working with my therapist. There is to be no sexual, physical shenanigans. I have a very strong type, and my counselor, Ted, has told me, no more of that type, because that type obviously doesn't work for you. And most tragically, the last time. So I don't know. Who will I end up with? I don't really want to end up with anybody. I don't want a relationship. I do, but I don't want to live with anybody. I don't want any of that nonsense ever, ever, ever again. I don't want to be put under pressure for anything. Cooking, sex, laundry, cleaning, time to go to bed, time to get up, when and where I can go with my friends, when I can see my family, when I take vacation from my job. I don't want pressure on any of that. Whether to sell what I own, whether to... No, I don't want any of that. And I will be much more aware of who is and isn't authentic, because I am a bit of an expert now. Let me tell you, the revelations are thick and fast recently. So anyway, everybody, like I said, Happy New Year. This is 2025. We are going to go through some journeys together because, like I said, I am kind of entering what will be maybe a full year here, maybe not. I am still very open to, traveling a little bit somewhere warm in the winter months. I'm not sure. But then obviously recognizing that this place has to get closed up. You're either here or you aren't. That is what has frozen my pipes. If I had been here already, none of this would be happening. My neighbors across the street have got water. My handyman 2 streets down's got water. I don't, because my pipes have not been used in a while. Touche. So I have to make a decision. I'm here, I'm not. So anyway, everybody, it's great to be back. I will probably do a video tomorrow. Not sure about Friday. Could well do a video from Neil's place on Friday. Saturday, I'm sure I'm going to be busy. And then Sunday, I am off to the sunny skies. So take care, everybody, and have an awesome rest of the day. Bye.